feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy decking. I've just changed Joshua's bed in this morning, so he's got a nice fresh bed for coming home, and he's got it topped off with his gorgeous handmade quilt that I made him quite a few years ago now. I really love this. One of the first things that I wanted to make when I learned how to sew was quilts, so I definitely like to run before I can walk. As you can see, it's all cute little transport fabrics. These are by Anne Kelly. She's a designer. I really like her style. And I love bright colours in children's bedrooms. He's got a nice patchwork cushion here that I've made him, and it's backed with this really soft minky, it's called, and he prefers this side to the lovely patchwork side. These fabrics are from the same packs as the quilt, and he's got a lovely big patchwork cushion there. I love that. I've made him these as gifts in the past, like maybe just an extra Christmassy gift. He's had a handmade thing from me. The back of the quilt was just made using whatever I had left over, so it's got big blocks of the fabrics there. I think this was I was going to say it was a layer cake, but it's not. I must have just bought fat quarters or something. So it's just whatever was left over, and then lots of the blue on the back. I used a pattern, I can't remember what it's called. If I remember, I will put it up, but it's basically 12-inch squares, and then they're all blocked with, or whatever you call it, I can't remember now, the sashing around the squares. So some squares I just left as a whole square of fabric, and some I did as a little patchwork square. He then has it topped with his giant granny square blanket, which is a rainbow one. I made this quite a few years ago, and I remember sitting, I'm sure it was Christmas Eve, and I was still working on the border. I was awful, never do that again. I love the border, I love a fancy border on a blanket. This was made using New Fashion DK. I really like that wool, it's soft, it washes well. As you can see, it's lasted well. He uses the blanket all the time, the cat sits on it. The colours are a bit more vibrant in real life, like the green and the yellow are a bit more green and yellow. And some of the colours, like these ones are, going a bit funny on the screen, but you get the idea. So he's got a nice fresh bed for coming home.
Come joining us all, the feeling is here today. Come on now, let's go, caroling through the snow all day. We've been good, but we can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle.
Good afternoon, it's about 20 past 12 and it's Thursday the 15th of December. No Palace today because we are done for the year. Oh, I'm about to get a very tangled cat there. Yeah, no Palace today, so Joshua has stayed at his dad's last night, so I didn't have to get up early today, so I just didn't set my alarm, took it easy this morning, went to the gym, just walked on the treadmill for about 45 minutes and then came home. I was so full up from my lovely lunch yesterday, didn't need any dinner, although I did have some salt and vinegar crisps and some yoghurt. But when I got up this morning I was still quite full and not hungry at all, so I just had a tiny bit of cereal to keep me going at the gym, and then just had a bit of toast just now, which I very rarely do, very rarely have just a piece of toast on its own, so it feels like a nice treat, and a cup of tea. I've got out some banana loaf to have later on. I made that earlier on in Vlogmas, so it's been in the freezer, so I'm going to have that as a bit of a late lunch later, and I've got Greek yoghurt and some fruit out of the fridge so it's not ice cold when I eat it. and I'll make some blueberry compote to go with it as well, which is basically just frozen blueberries put in the microwave. And that'll be a nice snack for later on. I'll have that with a nice coffee maybe, and that'll be lunch. I'm waiting on a Gusto delivery box today, which is the food boxes. I've not had a message yet to say when it's coming. We are planning on having one of the menu items or one of the dishes for a dinner tonight, so I hope it's not going to be one of those 8 o'clock deliveries, otherwise we'll have to go to plan B, which will probably just be egg and toast or something very simple. I don't even know. So I hope that comes soon. Today I'm going to take it a little bit easy. I've got a bit of a headache. I sat here on the couch for a bit too long yesterday, I think. My neck doesn't like it. I had a bit of technical problems last night with getting my vlog saved onto my phone, and then, oh, it was a nightmare. So yeah, that was a bit stressful. I did get all the doilies and all the pouches in the shop and the video uploaded though, so that was everything I was trying to do last night. Yeah, it was not fun. There's one pouch left as of right now, and there's a couple of doilies left as well. But things are selling well, so if you've made a purchase, thank you so much. I'm going to go and pack up orders shortly actually, and then get them posted out tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll do today. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for sewing. My head is quite sore. I've got a bit of a headache, which is kind of tends to make me feel a little bit sick sometimes, so I'll see how I feel. As you've seen, I've joined in the coloured yarn of my sock. I need to watch now because the cat's going to go after the wool. I've started to join in the colour. I've only done a couple of rows, so I think they will probably entice me today, and I'll do a bit of work on those perhaps. Yeah, I just feel like I'm very sleepy today. I'm going to yawn, and I'm just going to take it easy because I just feel like that's what my body's telling me to do today. Ow. Yeah, so we'll see what the day brings.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arm. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be.
Just packed up the orders I've got for today, and I'm just making up a few more stitch markers because I've just had a new delivery of the little snowman bells. So I'm making up a few of those, and I've also got another one back in stock that I've not had for ages. Little waffles. How good do they look? They've even got little spongy holes in them and everything. Oh, they look good enough to eat. It's making me want to make waffles at the weekend. Before Vlogmas, if you followed my vlogs, you'll know that at weekends, quite often waffles feature for our breakfasts. Just haven't made them this month because it's just been so busy, but maybe this weekend or next weekend would be nice to have them. Yummy. Back in stock anyway. Just going to go get lunch in a second, but after lunch I've got a few jobs to do. I need to make up a few more sets of the thread rings and bobbins. I was putting them in little bags like this, but I've used them all up now, and what I'm going to use now is these glassine envelopes. You'll have no doubt seen these in orders before. These are biodegradable, the little like net bags are not very eco-friendly, but I had hundreds of them, so I've used them all up now. Just got a few left with the binding clips in them. So I'm going to make those sets up, and I've also got a nice new delivery of my little tins. These are the ones that come with 2 of the curved needles in them for your darning. So I like to wrap them up in some tissue paper, the needles inside. So you get them in your tin. So a couple of jobs there for me to do after I've had some lunch. My Gusto box has just arrived, so I thought you might like to see what we've got in it. We've got 4 meals in here for 2 people. I'm just remind myself what we've got. We've got this amazing looking dinner, stuffing crusted chicken. Oh, we are so looking forward to that. We're going to have that on Sunday night. So the stuffing's actually been used as you would use breadcrumbs. And we've got a BLT, which I think Joshua wants to have tonight. Oh yum, that's going to be so good. I've got this one to have when he's not here because he won't eat it. Bolognese ragu with tortellini. Oops, got interrupted there by a phone call. It's getting dark, don't know if the light helps. So yeah, this is a Bolognese ragu with mushroom tortellini, which looks delicious. I can't wait for that over the weekend. And then we've also got chicken with cheesy barbecue stuff on it. So that all looks delicious. Can't wait for those. So I'm now just going to put the food away. There's an awful lot of plastic in this lot. I did get a message from Gusto a little while ago saying they were going to be looking at reducing all the plastic, but there's a lot in today's one. So we've got 2 lots of chicken, I've got mince here, and I've also got some streaky bacon, which is going to be really tasty on our BLTs. And we've got everything you need basically. We've got parmesan, we've got salad, we've got pasta. This bag has all the extras we need, so maybe garlic or whatever. It's got our crispy onions. I'm not sure which meal they go in. Mayonnaise, what is that? Barbecue sauce, yeah. All the extras that we need, all our herbs and stuff. That'll be cranberry sauce for our turkey dinner. So yeah, I'm going to get all that put away and then I can go back and get on with the jobs I was going to do this afternoon. Well, that was a relief that dinner has arrived in time, so we'll look forward to one of those tonight. I'm going to put the code below the video if you want to try a box for yourself. You'll get 65% off a box. So even if you just want to try it, it kind of is really worth it to get all that amount of food and 4 dinners. I think you can have the option to get 5 meals, and you can also get a box for 4 people. For the 2 of us, I often have another portion left over for the freezer as well, especially with the dishes that have meat in them. And I always have veg left over at the end of the week as well, so it's perfect for soup or a stir fry or salad, depending on what it is. So you do get a lot of food for your money. If you use my code, I think I get a credit. I can't remember how much it is, but they credit my Gusto account. So
all the boxes that I've had so far I've been able to use credits for because people have used my code. So basically if you buy yourself a box with 65% off, you are helping to feed us. Yeah, just wanted to make that clear because I know some people are probably sitting there thinking, why is she complaining about money and yet she's buying these expensive boxes? Well, because people have used my codes, it's allowed me to get the boxes and not have to pay so much for them, or quite often not have to pay anything towards them. So yeah, just wanted to be totally transparent on that. But yeah, they are worth it and the meals are delicious, and we've come away with quite a few recipes now that we have kept and made over and over again. And one of the things that I like about it is with the app or the website, you get a list of all the recipes. So even if it's ones you've not ordered, you know, if you don't want to order any boxes, you can go and have a look at the same recipes that I've got, make them yourself, and just get free recipes basically.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat.
When I gave someone a lift home yesterday after the palace lunch, they gave me these. Oh my goodness. That's why I've been putting some in parcels. This isn't opened yet, but I already had a big bag on the go as well. What's your favourite Quality Street? I used to really like the green triangle and the big purple one, but my tastes have really changed over the years, and now my favourite is that little orange one with the crunchy bits and an orange cream and a strawberry cream. And I like the chocolate, the plain bar chocolate and the caramel one, in that order I think, but I really like the fruity ones. It's really strange. Same with the ice cream. I used to go for like tablet and fudge ice creams, but now sometimes I go for like a fruity one, like a strawberry cheesecake or something. My least favourite sweeties are the toffees, only because I'm scared of losing a filling or a tooth or a crown. Don't like them at all. And even the nut ones as well, I find that I'm a bit scared or wary of really crunchy stuff now. I'm getting old. I'm on my third or fourth cup of tea of the day, I think, or hot drink. It's nice just to have a wee chocolate every now and then, isn't it? Just to keep you going. And then there's the other debate. What's better, Quality Street or Rosie's or Celebrations or Heroes? I do really like Cadbury's chocolate, so I do like Rosie's. But then I also like the Heroes as well, because you get the little mini bars. Celebrations are probably my least favourite. Don't know, I would choose the Cadbury's first and then Celebrations and Quality Street underneath those ones. So it's just sod's law that I've got two big bags of Quality Street to get through. Not that I'm complaining, I do like all of them, but I'm just saying what my sort of order of preference would be. Yeah, Celebrations are probably my least favourite, although I still like them all, and I love like the Galaxies and the Maltesers. Just look at the Maltesers in there. There's a lot of controversy this year because they're taking out the bounties. I don't mind though, I'm not really that keen on bounties anymore. Again, teeth. All those bits of coconut are just annoying.